and welcome to the fourth heat of Robot Carnage Series 3. Last week, Tiberius crushed all opponents under its ruling, and Nitro exploded into the semi-finals with some speedy moves. Let's see who's driving into the arena tonight. Powerhouse Antomic returns seeded 4th with its impressive bulldozer blade lifter and durability. They'll be wanting to get back onto that podium. Joining them is the 13th seed Sparks, unlucky for some, but they are determined to get past the heats and maybe avoid the spinners along the way.
So tonight we have two Classic Wars competitors as the main players in this heat, Antomic and Sparks, both of them with a lot of experience and a lot of determination, which they're going to need to get past the first round.
From early, Antomic.
Quick, robust and deadly, Antomic never fails to reach the grand final. The new compact design gives them more power and manoeuvrability. This could be their year.
From ready, Teddies Revenge.
People think these antweights are just toys and someone stuck a teddy in a wheelchair. Armed with just a chainsaw with no teeth, this bear will definitely be more Teddy than Grizzly.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
This could be a really tough battle for Antomic. Push and match with Teddy's Revenge and not using the flipper, because they know that if they hurt the Teddy, some words will be said. Just shoving them around, and maybe it's because that wheelchair seems to be a little bit out of control. It's quite fast, and Antomic is just sort of helping them stay up, and well, that wasn't very good. The Teddy just ran into the wall, and now it's tipped over. And now going for a mad spin. You're going to be dizzy after all of that. That's good, Antomic, helping them back onto their wheels. So that wheelchair is really going out of control. Way too fast. The poor Teddy isn't able to hold on, and Antomic has thrown them over. And the wheelchair is still on the go, pushing them towards the pit. Antomic thinks the best way to control the chair is to stop it completely. A Teddy's Revenge is now over the edge of the pit. And Antomic shoving them in, margin to keep control of the wheelchair. I think we're going to have to get someone out to repair that chair because it's way too fast for the poor Teddy. Both wheels over the edge, and Antomic helping the elderly, keeping the chair under control, and Teddy's Revenge are safe in the pit, but safe. And Antomic makes it through to another semi-final qualifier.
Cease.
The revenge of Teddy's Revenge ended up in the pit, with Antomic making it through to round 2. Time to make some sparks in the arena with his next fight.
From Durham, Sparks.
Rebuilt from the bottom up, Sparks is back for a third attempt to make it beyond the heat. The iconic front hinge flipper is stronger than before, but with the 13th seed and past runs, it might still be unlucky.
From Leeds, Rickroll.
A creation from Team Mini Beast armed with a 4-pointed axe weapon. Low to the ground and compact, this robot won't be giving up, and hopefully won't be letting us down.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Let's see if Sparks can make it to a semi-final. Well, maybe not with this bit of driving anyway. Getting shoved around by Rickroll. Rickroll into the wall. It'll be interesting to see those axes, and whoa, look at that! The axes are swinging so fast! Great amount of damage there! Slamming onto the top plate. And Sparks running around. They don't want to get caught by those axes again, and I can see why. And slamming into the top again. Rickroll in control of this battle. Sparks hasn't gotten underneath him to use that flipper once. Little dance in the middle of the arena. And now again, onto the flipper! Now, has that caused any damage, I wonder? The Sparks getting underneath, but it didn't do anything. Another mad spin around centre of the arena, up to the top, into the corner. Rickroll trying to get behind them. Sparks nearly underneath. And going in again, and look at the damage! The front has actually been lifted up on Sparks. So I don't think they'll be able to get underneath Rickroll to try it again. The pit release has been activated. The pit is down. And Rickroll taking advantage, slamming their axes into anywhere, any point on Sparks. The poor Sparks getting impaled, pummeled into by those axes. Excellent weapon. I am liking this. Sparks pushing Rickroll back down to the last 10 seconds. And now, oh, both of them nearly into the pit! Can neither of them get away? And Sparks has got into the pit! And Rickroll managed to get away in the end. Swinging those axes, slamming down, pushing Sparks into the pit, nearly going in themselves. And both of them just hanging on the edge. And swing on those axes, get the momentum going. Sparks went in, and Rickroll managed to escape. Great display from Rickroll, sending Sparks down, and look how warped the armour is on Sparks. That'll take some repairing. Going into round 2, Rickroll will be going on to face Antomic, and Sparks will be fighting the extremely dangerous Teddies Revenge. Let's get a semi-finalist for the Yellow Machines.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Will we see Antomic make another semi-final? Both sizing each other up. The axes and Rickroll swinging again. Haven't hit anything yet. And a little bit stuck on the pit. They managed to get away. Antomic near the pit release tire, but didn't bring it down. Both head to head. Swinging those axes, but didn't do anything. Another glancing blow there from Rickroll. And now slamming into the flipper plate of Antomic, and now onto the body. And now slamming into the pit release tire. Rickroll's drive is excellent. Seems to be a little more powerful than Antomic anyway. Another shove from Rickroll, pushing them. And Antomic at the back of Rickroll. Not using the flipper. They had the opportunity, they didn't take it. And Rickroll seems to be a little bit stuck. They're away now. And pushing Antomic away, hitting into the flipper. Another strict drive, and Antomic pushing Rickroll all the way around the arena. Oh no! Nearly into the pit! Oh, that could have been all over for Rickroll. But they managed to get away. Both of them still flirting with danger. And attacking onto the side. And Antomic has just driven onto the pit! Rickroll stuck again, and Antomic on the edge! Can Rickroll finish them off? And they've done it! Rickroll have made it to the semi-finals. Antomic on the edge of oblivion. Rickroll positioned itself, backed up, and shoved the 4th seeds down. They make it to the semi-final, and Antomic will have to fight again. Rickrolling its way through the fight, and Antomic falls. Rickroll isn't making us cry or saying goodbye and move on to the semi-final. Antomic will get to fight again against either 13th seed Sparks or have to suffer the revenge of the Teddy once more.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Activate.
Sparks have been in this position before. They will want to take out Teddy's revenge. But they also know that if any harm comes to the Teddy, and the Teddy has fallen over! Although I'm not too sure whether that was Sparks or whether that was the Teddy itself. Though Sparks did come in and give them a bit of a shove. But I'm not sure if they're trying to help themselves right or what it is they're trying to do. They're stuck in the corner. Yes, they are trying to help them get up, but Teddy's revenge isn't showing an awful lot of movement. They might be counted out soon. Another shove from Sparks into the wall. Okay, so Teddy's revenge is moving, so they're not going to be counted out now until maybe now. The wheels are off the ground, they're stuck on the front, and yes, 10 seconds to go, and Teddy's revenge has been flipped up by Sparks. Poor Teddy, but Sparks move on.
Cease.
A wheelchair malfunction and Teddy's revenge is out of the running. Sparks might be over its unlucky streak, but how will it fare against Antomic? Will we see Sparks fall at the same hurdle, or will Antomic crash out early? Let's get down to the arena.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
The yellow bot with the red flipper against the red bot with the yellow flipper. Who is going to take this one? And a good shove from Antomic onto Sparks there. Another shove from Sparks, and both of them nearly going up the ramp of Antomic, trying to get round the back and flip them over. Another dance of death, and nearly at the edge! Will Antomic manage to get them over? No, not this time! Shoved into the corner, nearly flipping Sparks up. Nearly got out of the arena. You can see Sparks trying to escape, but Antomic didn't use the flipper. Just pinned them in, letting them go back to back. Testing the flipper, it is working. And Sparks running up the front of that blade, trying to get round the back and knock Antomic over. The flipper is working, but not strong enough to lift, which is quite strange. Another attempt to get him out the arena, didn't happen. A good shove there from Sparks. Going for the front. It's very difficult for these machines. Both of them are very low at the front, but weaknesses both at the back, and trying to outdrive one another. Like they are. Sparks managed to get underneath, and will they get them over? Nearly got Antomic over on its side. And again, hitting the pit release tyre. It didn't go down. Another good shove from Sparks. Antomic, durable, managing to stay on the ground and flipping them over. Sparks over, hitting the pit release tyre, and the pit goes down. But I think the flipper is actually over the edge of the barrier, meaning that Sparks isn't able to self-right. And if that's the case, they're going to be counted out soon. Antomic backing off. Yes, 10 seconds to go. They are being counted out, immobilised. What a shame for Sparks that did so well, but it wasn't to be.
Cease.
Antomic moves on. And for a third time in a row, Antomic makes it through the semi-finals, leaving Sparks behind. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. And join us next week where 5th seeds and previous champions Flatline and 12th seeds Elf 2 will battle against What's the Catch and Protosynthesis.